Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Grace Regato softball field on this Babe Ruth complex right behind Breed Middle School for Greater Boston League softball. Revere making their second consecutive trip. They took a day off and came back. They played here Wednesday, this being Friday. They're looking for a split here. They lost to Lynn Classical here, knocked them out of the undefeated ranks. They're 3-1. English looking for their second win. They're 1-3. And I apologize up front. We quickly got the lineups for both teams, and the only thing they spelled out were the last names, both Lynn English and Revere. So it's Lopez on the mound for the Lady Bulldogs. And I still find it a little eerie saying Greater Boston League. I haven't got used to it yet with English and Classical moving over to the Greater Boston League. And a little different here. McNeil is the catcher for Lopez, and she's left-handed. We haven't seen one of those. We've seen a few over the years, but we haven't seen one in a long time. Keefe, the center fielder for Revere, will lead it off. And we're hoping we can get at least 5 innings in to call it a full game, because it's been threatening rain all day, although I look way over to my left and there's blue skies right over the field. It's gray and dark, cloudy. There have been nothing serious but a few sprinkles of rain. In for a strike. Squares the bunt, takes the pitch low for a ball. We're in the last week of the season. Hard to believe, because I said they've only played 4 games. But we're in the last week. And right at the end, today being the 4th of June, next Friday the 11th, we'll start the tournament for the GBL, and the tournament for the Catholic Central League, and a tournament for most of the leagues. And that'll go through about a week, and then we'll be into the state tournament, which is a little bit different this year. Keefe draws a walk. In the past, you have to win 50% in your division. You may play in a league that has upper, lower, whatever, but if you won 50% of your games in your division, you qualify for the state tournament. This year is different because these teams haven't played in 2 years. They didn't play last year because of the pandemic. So this year they're just saying anybody who wants to play in the tournament can play in the tournament. You don't have to qualify. So a walk, a stolen base, and a wild pitch has put Keefe at third base. Hit in the air to center field, all the way back to the fence. Around second, heading for third. In with a triple is Rafa. She's their best hitter. She hit 3 shots against Glasgow. One was off the pitcher's glove and wound to a force out. But she hit 2 shots for base hits. Now she gets a stand-up triple. So very quickly, Revere has grabbed a 1-0 lead. Looking for more with a runner at third and nobody out. Fusco, the pitcher, is the hitter. She pushes the bunt to third. If they don't get her, it's a base hit. Nice try by the third baseman, Perez. Iacoviello, the catcher. And I said before, I didn't ask. I should have asked. I thought that at one point she played for St. Mary's. I don't know why. The name just rings a bell. In for a strike. Down and in for a ball. Hit foul past third base. High for a ball. She started the pitch, and halfway through it, she just stopped. Hit foul out of play. They didn't call it an illegal pitch or a ball or anything. Like baseball, that would be a balk. There's no balks in softball. High for a ball. Hit in the right field for a base hit. It goes by the right fielder. Standing up at third is Iacoviello. She gets a base hit, 2 RBI. She goes to third on the error. And the first 3 hitters for Revere have scored. That one rolls in. And the runner started to come home, and McNeil did a good job getting to it quickly and getting it to Lopez at home plate. And Iacoviello hustled back to third. That one goes to the backstop as well. Not much room back there. Down the right field line, left field line. Only about 6 or 8 feet in foul territory. Less than that from the plate to the dugouts. Up and away for a ball. And that's ball 4. Second walk given up. And we know this is Lacey Anderson. The reason we know it's Lacey Anderson is because there's 2 of them. Erica, they put the first names down. That one just rolls to home plate. Tries to push the bunt down third. It's foul. Pitch was way up and in. Shivers had to back away to get the bunt down. And that was strike three. So one away from Monji, the left fielder. Swing and a miss. Runner goes to second, so it's second and third with one out. In first strike. Quickly 0-2. Down and in, it goes to the backstop. Nobody going anywhere. Nice stop by the catcher, McNeil. Yeah, we get a conference out in the mound. And that one hit her in the foot. So the hit batsman loads the bases for Casanello, the right fielder. Wide for a ball. And that rain that's been holding off for quite a while is starting to come down. And I look way over to my left, and the blue skies are making their way over here. Blue skies are getting closer. Popped up. Good effort by both pitcher and catcher. They couldn't hold on. In first strike. Off the catcher's shin guard. This might be Eric Anderson. That ball might have been caught. Off the catcher's glove, and the pitcher might have grabbed a hold of it for the out. Because this is Anderson up, the ninth hitter. So there's two outs with the bases loaded. That's it. Like I said, a good effort by the catcher and the pitcher to try and catch it. That's a shot Into left center field. That's going to clear the bases. In with a double is Anderson with 3 RBI. So Revere is batted around. Keefe, who led off with a walk and scored the first run, is up. So that was a very nice play. I said a great effort by the catcher and the pitcher to try and get it. McNeil had it in her glove. It popped out. And the pitcher, Lopez, did a nice job of catching it before it hit the ground. She wound up on the ground, but she caught it. So that's a very nice play combined. Fouled off the foot of Keefe. And the rain's starting to come a little bit harder right now. It's been holding off all day. And it's coming now. Hit foul off the backstop. Low for a ball. Hit in the left field for a base hit. So we said Keefe walked and scored. Now she's got an RBI single. Rafa tripled in a run and scored. That pitch goes behind her. The 11th hitter in the inning. And it must be New England. I'm looking up over my head. Thick, dark clouds. The rain is starting to come down. And look over to my left. Very nice blue skies. Nice play by the pitcher again. She helps herself. A perfect bunt by Rafa. Is taken away by the pitcher Lopez. Seven runs in the inning for Revere. 5 base hits. There were a couple of walks. I hit batsman. And we'll move into the bottom half of the first, and English has got some work to do. It'll be McNeil, the catcher, leading off. First baseman Martinez will hit second. Playing short and batting third is Chen. The boy, the center fielder, will hit fourth. Pitching and batting fifth, Lopez. Perez, the third baseman, hits number 6. Batting seventh and playing left field, Sierra. Martinez, the second baseman, will hit number 8. And McKeever, the right fielder, will hit number 9. Okay, where are you? If I want you to stop, I'll bang with the bottom. So it has cooled down considerably. The rain is coming down. Those blue skies seem to be moving this way. I got under a little bit of cover to protect my score sheet. McNeil. Bats left, throws left. The catcher. She was part of that nice play. The pop-up, she got to it quickly. Couldn't hold on, but the pitcher made the diving catch. And they combined to get the pop-up for an out. In for a strike. We mentioned Revere trying to get a split here. They lost. They were shut out by Lynn Classical. Slice foul. Call third strike. Martinez, the first baseman, is the hitter. Waves at the pitch for strike one. Oh and 2 quickly. Low for a ball. Just missed. Hit in the air to left field deep over the left fielder's head. Into second with a stand-up double is Martinez. She got all of that one. She missed badly on 2 swings, but didn't miss on that one. She drilled that deep to left center field for a stand-up double. Chen, the shortstop, will be the hitter. And that rain seems to have slacked off a little bit. It's been a funny day. We must be in New England. Low for a ball. That was off the catcher, and the runner will go to third. So the double and the wild pitch puts Martinez in scoring position. In for a strike. Chased that high pitch, swung right through it, way out of the strike zone. Wide for a ball. Hit foul off the backstop. And that one hits her in the leg. It bounced first, but the hit batsman put runners at first and third for the Bulldogs. LeBoy, the center fielder, will be the hitter. Swing and a miss for strike one. And the runner takes off. They let her go. So second and third now with one out. Waved at that pitch. Strike three called. So two-way now with second and third. For the pitcher Lopez, she can help herself get on the board. She made a couple of nice defensive plays in the top of this inning. Especially that play on the bunt. She threw the runner out at first. That was a great play. Two quick strikes. She made a diving, wound up on the ground, but she made a diving catch with the deflection off the catcher on the pop-up. So she made two big plays in the top of the inning. Now she had a chance to do it offensively. But Fusco strikes out the side. So English threatens. They get a double and a hit batsman. They get runners as far as second and third. That's as far as they'll go. We played an inning as the rain seems to have calmed down. At the end of one, Revere 7, English nothing. Fusco, the pitcher, will lead off the second inning. And she gets hit by a pitch. Second hit batsman for Lopez. Iacoviello got a base hit, knocked in two, and scored a run in the first inning. She had a base hit to right field, knocking in two runs, and then when it went by the right fielder, she scooted over to third, and now the wild pitch puts Fusco at second. Hit the shot. The base umpire didn't make a call. Now he makes the call and says out. He was running to third with the base runner going to third. That's the plate umpire's play. He finally turned around and said out at first base. Nice play by the shortstop, Chen. The base umpire is supposed to make the play at first, not at third. Popped up. Nice job by the center fielder, LeBoy, coming on and making the play. Fusco will tag up and score. This she is, and I'm not sure if she struck out. She was the one that tried to bunt and pushed it foul. I don't know if it was two strikes and she bunted foul, or if they said she got out of the batter's box trying to bunt the ball. I remember saying the pitch was way up and in, and they might have called her for being out of the box. That's a shot and a half over the left fielder's head. Around second, They're going to send her, and she's going to wind up with a home run. She did a shot to the fence. She can run. She can around the bases very quickly. Bonji, the left field, got hit by a pitch and scored. So officially she hasn't been up, but she scored a run. Yeah, that one, she just dropped that and it rolled to home plate. That fell right out of her hand as it was coming forward. It looked like bowling for dollars instead of trying to throw a ball or a strike. Hit in the left field for a base hit. Bonji's on for the second time. Castanel, the right fielder, she was the one that popped it foul toward the English dugout. McNeil, the catcher, had it, bobbled it. When she bobbled it, the pitcher, Lopez, who hustled in, diving in as she was going down to the ground, made the catch for the out. A very nice defensive play on both parts because the ball wasn't hit that high, but they managed to get to it and keep it alive to get it out. In for a strike. Got a few loyal fans that showed up for this game, even with the rain. Up and away for a ball. Hit in the air behind first base. What a nice play by the first baseman. Martinez went over into foul territory, reached over a shoulder, made a little one-handed basket catch. That's a very nice play. The English made some very nice defensive plays. But Revere gets two more. Two base hits, the hit batsman hurt. We'll move into the bottom half of the second inning. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Lady Bulldogs. Raffer is now the second baseman. Fusco, the pitcher, goes to third base. Way up for a ball. Perez, the third baseman, leading it off for the Lady Bulldogs. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. And that's strike three. Sierra, the left fielder, is the hitter. slaps it into center field for a base hit. She picked that one off her ear. They tried to throw her out. She went down, tripped over the first base bag, and she's down. They tried to throw her out at first. She went in hard, tripped over the bag, and went down. At least now she's sitting up. And he'll come out and check on her. We certainly hope she's going to be okay. The center fielder tried to throw her out at first because she didn't get all the way down the first baseline. They threw it wide and away, and she just tripped over the first base bag and went down, and now she's laying down again. So we hope Sierra, the left field, is going to be okay. They had to help her off. She went down hard. She chopped that one off her back shoulder and just chopped it out into center field for a base hit. Sorry, miss. This is Martinez, the second baseman. So we certainly hope she's going to be okay. It hit the runner going to second base. So the runner going to second is out. And Martinez will change places at first now with 2 outs for McKeever, the right fielder. That one bounces to home plate. In for a strike. It's just enough to be a pain in the neck on my score sheet. High for a ball. Top of the order, McNeil, the catcher, on deck. In for a strike. Strike 3 called. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Anderson. So he gets another base hit, but they leave another runner. We finished 2 here at the Grace Fregado softball field. Revere 9, English nothing. 9-1-2 for Revere as we start the 3rd inning. We're trying to catch the number of the left fielder. English uniforms look good, but you can't pick up the numbers. In for a strike. In for a strike again. I think what's happened, I'm going to guess, I think the second baseman is Sams in place of the left fielder. And Martinez, the second baseman, went to left field. I hope we're somewhere close. Hit in the air. Long run. Fair ball. It drops in. Chen made a great effort. Just a little flare behind third base. She had to go a long way. All out dive. Just couldn't get to it. And Anderson leading off the third inning has got a base hit. Top of the order, Keefe has walked and scored, singled in a run. She's 1 for 1 with a run scored and an RBI. And those blue skies, blue clear skies, are just kind of teasing us because they're staying off. They're not going anywhere. Nice play by Chen there. Over to Sams. They get the lead runner. Rafa tripled in a run and scored and got thrown out by the pitcher Lopez on a outstanding defensive play. She laid down a perfect bunt and Lopez took it away, throwing her out at first base. And the runner will go to second base. Low for a ball. Hit up the middle into center field for a base hit. The run will score. Rafa gets her second RBI. And Fusco, who was the pitcher, now the third baseman, she has singled, got hit by a pitch, scored twice. So she's 1 for 1 with 2 runs scored. That one bounces to the backstop. Hit into right center field for a base hit. Long run for the center fielder. The runner at second held up, see if the ball would be caught. She's going to score easily anyway. Fusco's on for the third time. She gets an RBI double. Iacoviello, the catcher, is singled in 2 and scored. Grounded out shot to first. Revere has reached double digits. They now lead 11-0. It's funny, English this year has not played a full game. Even the game they won only went 5 innings. Mercy rules in all 4. A win and 3 losses. Way up and away for a ball. In for a strike. The ball gets away. Fusco will go to third. And that's ball 4. Third walk given up by Lopez. Yaminsky has walked and scored, hit a sacrifice fly. In for a strike. So she scored a run and knocked in a run, and she hasn't been up officially with a sacrifice fly and a walk. It goes to the backstop, nobody going anywhere. 1 out, 2 on, 2 runs in here in the third. Revere jumped out very quickly, getting 7 in the first inning, sending 11 hitters to the plate. They've added 2 in each of the last 2 innings, and they're still hitting in the third with second and third. Hit up the middle for a base hit. And she get 2 more RBI. Fosco scores her third run of the game. Iacoviello scores her second. And Revere has a baker's dozen, 13. Anderson. We don't know whether she struck out or got called out for being out of the batter's box trying to bunt. So we don't know whether it was a third strike or she was out of the box, but she was out in the first inning. She had a home run the last time up. So she's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Solid shot to the third baseman, and low throw gets by the first baseman. And so we'll reach on the error. Perez made a nice play scooping it up and just short hopped it. So first and third for Monji, the left fielder. I think we may be going to get a pinch hitter. And from where I am, I have no shot at picking up her number. And I look now and I think this is Lozano hitting for Monji. McNeil had to go high in the air for that pitch. So the bases are jammed. So Casanova, the right fielder, who's popped to the pitcher and popped to the catcher. She's the only one of the starters who haven't scored a run. And they're going to bat around again. He's the ninth hitter in the inning. Goes after the pitch, hits it to center field, over the center fielder's head. 3 runs are going to score. Casanello has a triple. Revere has their second 7-run inning, and they have a runner at third with 1 out. And Erica Anderson, who started this inning, is the hitter. Hit off the third baseman's glove. Anderson, who's now the pitcher, gets a base hit and an RBI. And we're going to walk out to the mound for a conversation, and we'll have another pinch hitter. When they played classical here, they only had 1 sub. And the assistant coach from Revere told me they brought along a few JV players. I think this is Noriega hitting for Keith. Hits it to first, they'll make the play there. So 1 pitch and out for the second out. Rafa, who's now the second baseman, she tripled in a run, got thrown out trying to bunt, got a base hit, knocked in a run, and scored. So she's 2 for 3 with 2 RBI and a run scored. Hit in the air behind first base. Another nice play by the first baseman Martinez, going back and making the play. But Revere has another very big inning. "12 hitters go to the plate. 8 of them score. Six base hits in the inning. Two walks and an error. And Revere has a very good-sized lead over the Lady Bulldogs going into the bottom of the third inning. The Bulldogs will have the top of the order up. So they've used 3 of their subs. And Erica Anderson will start her second inning of work. Fusco went the first inning. McNeil was called on strikes, her first at bat. Leads it off. Takes the pitch for a strike. Womenchi was called on strikes, leading off the bottom of the first. Chopped at that one and missed it. 0-2. Waves at the pitch for strike 3. Third strikeout by Anderson in her inning and a third of work. Martinez, the first baseman, she got ripped a double in the left center field, and she's made a few nice plays at first base. She's played very well. She hits it high in the air to right field. It's in for a base hit. She's got her second double. She's having a very nice game. So English has a hit an inning. They get 2 on in the first inning with a double and a hit batsman. But back-to-back strikeouts got Fusco out of the inning, and but Martinez got her second double. Off the catcher, Martinez will go to third. She made it around to third in the first inning, got stranded there. Yeah. Ducking under that one was Chen, the shortstop. She got hit by a pitch in the first inning. She's played well at shortstop. Hit foul to the backstop. Off the catcher. Martinez thought about it, held up. As soon as she held up, she had to stay. She couldn't go. She probably would have been able to score. But once she stopped to take a look, she had to go back to third. That's going to be a base hit and an RBI for Chen. She's going to keep going to second base, and she's in with a double. She didn't stop. She just kept going. Back-to-back doubles gets English on the board. LeBoy, the center fielder, was called on strikes. Her first trip. In for a strike. High and tight for a ball. Down and away for a ball. in for a strike, evens the count at 2. Oh boy, bats left, throws left. Hit up the middle for a base hit. LeBoy gets an RBI. So back-to-back doubles and a single. Still only one out. Lopez, the pitcher, will be the hitter. Struck out swinging. Against Fusco, she's going to face Anderson for the first time. Line drive to the shortstop. What a play. That's Lacey Anderson. What a great play. She took a step and a half to her left and just speared that solid shot by Lopez. You can't hit any better than Lopez just hit it. And she comes up empty because Anderson makes a great play. Wide for a ball. Okay, English is going to get their 4th straight hit. LeBoy at first couldn't even get off the base that quick. She would have been doubled up if she got any further off the bag. She was only get like a step or 2 off the bag when Anderson speared that going into center field, and that probably would have split the outfield. That was a great play. That could be an ESPN highlight. Perez, the third baseman, struck out against it. She hits it solidly right at the left fielder. Lozano makes the play. But English gets a little bit of life, a little pick-me-up. They get back-to-back doubles and a single. Chen and LeBoy get RBIs after Martinez started the inning with the double. They put 2 on the board. But Revere still has that huge lead at the end of 3 over the Bulldogs. Fusco will lead off the 4th inning for Revere. She's perfect. Singled and scored, got hit by a pitch and scored, doubled in a run and scored. She scored 3 and knocked in a run. She pitched the first inning, striking out the side after giving up a double and a hit batsman. And now to center field, LeBoy is the pitcher. I don't know if the pitcher went to left field or not. Soto was the new center fielder. Barraza is the new right fielder. And that's ball 4, so Fusco's on it for the 4th time. That brings a conversation for the 2 umpires. I'm not sure what that's all about. I know this is not Iacoviello, who had a single and a walk in 3 trips, knocked in 2 and scored 2. And now we've got a discussion with the coach and umpires. The pitcher is they're talking about what she's doing. I think the base umpire is saying if she's stepping back, I don't know if he's giving a pitching clinic. They're talking something about the boy getting started, and I'm looking saying the score is 17-2. Why are we going through this now? Swing and a miss. Nice stop by McNeil, the catcher. Swing and a miss. In for strike 3. I think this is Gualtieri hitting for the first baseman Uminski, who had walked, had a sacrifice fly, a single. She knocked in 3 and scored 2. So Revere's used all of their subs. Hit, shortstop, nice play. Out at first base, nice play. Another nice play by Chen, the shortstop. Caught the line drive and made a good strong throw over to Martinez at first. So the walk doesn't hurt. First inning that English has shut Revere down. We're halfway through the ball game. For English, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 in the bottom of the 4th. And that rain is just about stopped. It's been a funny day. It started, it stopped, came down a little bit. Not really hard, but enough to be a pain in the neck. And then now it's just stopped, and that skies are clearing, getting closer. Blue skies are starting to move in. we mentioned this is the last week of the season for everybody. The teams like KPN, Northeastern Conference, Catholic Central, they played, 14 or 15 games. They'll play close to a full season like they normally do because they start a lot earlier. English and Classical and the rest of the GBL won't play 10. They'll probably play 6 or 7. And then they'll get a week from today, June 11th, or Saturday the 12th, they'll start the GBL tournament. They'll seed the teams like they did in basketball and soccer. And they'll have their tournament. Catholic Central League, St. Mary started that, and all the leagues have picked it up. I'm guessing through us, I think this is Sam's, who went in to play second base. Chop foul. Anderson will start her third inning of work. Call third strike. They'll have to throw her out at first base. Fourth strikeout for Anderson. Martinez, the hitter, I believe she went to left field after playing second base when they changed the pitcher. Hit the second. Staying with it is Rafa throwing her out at first base. 2 up, 2 down in the fourth. This is Barraza, who went in to play right field. In for a strike. Pop foul back and out of play. That came awful close to hitting my car. That one bounced in. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Bulldog right fielder. Waved at that pitch that was down and away. And everybody was waiting. I was too. Now they say strike 3. Everybody was staying on the field, so I took it for granted it was strike 2, but it's strike 3. So 2 strikeouts in the inning. The first 1-2-3 inning, although English only faced 3 in the top of the fourth, there was a walk, a double play English scored on that. Very nice play by the shortstop Chen. So English is out 1-2-3 in the fourth. Revere holding on to the huge lead, 17-2 at the end of 4. Lavoie starts her second inning of work. And the pitcher, Lopez, actually went to center field. This is Anderson, the shortstop, who made that great play on the line drive, taking it away. Wow, she had that bat straight up in the air, straight, almost like perpendicular to the pitcher, and she just got a piece, laid the bunt down, and beat it out. I've never seen that before. Usually you square away or push it, run up. She just stood up and just kind of chopped at it. She's going for the third time. And that's a major league wild pitch. Anderson she made that great play. She struck out the first time. She had a home run the second time. Reached on error and scored. Now she's got a base hit. So she scored two, knocked in a run. Swing and a miss. High for a ball. So Revere is going to get their split here at Grace Regato Field. They lost to Classical 5-0. But they're on the verge of a mercy rule win here. Hit into left field for a base hit. Revere not looking to add to their huge lead. They're just going station to station. So the runner stops at third. So first and third. And the runner goes to second. Way up over the head. That's ball four. So the bases are juiced with nobody out. Erica Anderson has doubled in 3 runs and scored, singled, and a run. She's knocked in 4 and scored a run. And she's pitched the last 3 innings. She came in relief in the second inning. Missing inside. So the last time she was up with the bases loaded, she hit a shot into left center field for a double that cleared the bases. That was back in the first inning when Revere opened up a 7-0 gap. And it's just been adding to it since. Swing and a miss. Chased that pitch that was down and away. Popped up. The ball is dropped. They tagged the runner going to third. I want to see what they call because it should be an infield fly. The batter should be out. The base umpire's got the right call. Out. The runner from third scores. And good hustle by Chen, getting it over to the third baseman, Perez, to get the second out in the inning. Everybody took off. They didn't call infield fly, which of course it is. And when she dropped the ball, the hitter is out. And the runners took off automatically because the ball was dropped. The run scored. Chen, great heads up by Chen to throw the ball to Perez at third. And she had presence of mind to tag the runner. Now they got another extra base hit. She's going to wind up with a triple. They got a lot of extra base hits. Raffer, the hitter, tripled in the run, scored. Got thrown out by the then pitcher, Lopez, who made a great play throwing her out trying to bunt. She got a base hit, knocked in a run and scored. Then she popped up to the first baseman, Martinez, the first baseman, making one of her very nice plays. She's made several at first base. So Raffer is 2 for 4. She hits it out in front of the plate, and it gets thrown away at first base. I think the plate umpire, the base umpire, is going to call the runner out. No, he's not. It looked like he was going to do it. I thought he was going to call her for running in. So the error allows another run. And Revere has an even 20. Let's go. Now hitting from the left side. She's hit from the right side. Single, got hit by a pitch, doubled and walked. She's been on base 4 times. She's 2 for 2, scored 3, knocked in a run. And that one, she gets hit by a pitch again. And again, this is not Iacoviello, the catcher, this is the pinch hitter, who struck out her one trip. Revere on the verge of batting around again. This is the 8th hitter in the inning. 11 in the first inning, 12 in the third inning. They scored 7 runs in the first and 8 in the third. So everybody, and I guess I have to say everybody and her sister. I can't say everybody. I could say everybody and her brother had been on base and scored, and they've had triples, they've had doubles, they had a home run by Anderson. 3 triples, a bunch of doubles. That's a walk to load the bases. And they batted around. Kaminsky has walked and scored, hit a sacrifice fly, singled in 2, and had a hit taken away on a great play by Chen at shortstop, picking a line drive and doubling the runner off at first. The Revere coach, and I apologize, he always says hi to me, we have good conversations, I've never got his name. He does a good job at Revere. He's not here, he had to leave because he had graduation. Line shot, foul, hit that a ton. We got out in front just enough to pull it foul. Well, I can't believe the umpires. The runner at second base is walking off the bag before LeBoy throws the ball. There's 2 outs. It's 20-2. I don't know why you're not calling the runner out at second base. She's all the way off the bag again. Strike 3. They'll tag the plate, and that'll be it. That's 3 outs. So Revere gets 3 more. They get even 20, and English is down to their last 3 outs. It'll be the top of the order for the Lady Bulldogs. And obviously Revere is going to go to 4-1. English is going to go to 1-4. And this will be a mercy rule game. And we mentioned all of English's games, even the game they won. They won big and only went 5 innings. So Anderson will start her 4th inning of work. She gave up the 2 runs. She's given up 4 hits in 3 innings. She struck out 4. Hasn't walked anybody. English threatened in the first. A 1-out double by Martinez. Chen got hit by a pitch. 2 on, 1 out. Fusco, who was the pitcher at the time, struck out the next 2 hitters. And that was after Revere had struck for 7 in the top of the first. So McNeil, the catcher, will lead off. She struck out twice, once called and once swinging. And Revere, as I mentioned, they're going to get their split here at the Grace Regato Field after being shut out by Classical. Chop foul. Way over the head of McNeil. I'm not sure what this is all about. Conversation on the mound. That was Fusco, the starting pitcher, coming over to talk to Anderson, who came in relief. Tapped to short. Boy, Anderson, she's a pretty good player. She made that great play before. That's a very nice play there. Very quickly, she took charge of that ground ball and very quickly got over to first base. McNeil did a good job. Usually, if you get it down, being a left-hand hitter who can run, you're on, but Anderson took that away. Martinez, the first baseman, has been outstanding today. She's made 3 or 4 very nice plays at first base. She's got 2 doubles in her 2 trips, and she scored 1 of the 2 runs. And she pops this one up to the second baseman. So English is down to their last out. Hit up in the air. Foul. Chen wasn't sure. He didn't hear the call. Chen's had an outstanding game, too. At shortstop, she's made a few very nice plays. She got hit by a pitch, and she doubled in a run and scored a run. So she's involved in both of the runs, knocking one in, scoring one. On the back end of that double play, catching the line drive with a good, strong throw to first. Made a couple of nice plays. Hits it in the air. Shortstop Anderson, only fitting she should make the last play. She's been outstanding at shortstop. So the first 1, 2, 3 inning ends the ball game, as Revere will get a split here at Grace Regato softball field. English will drop to 1 and 4. Revere will go to 4 and 1, as both teams will get ready for the rest of this week to get ready for the Greater Boston League tournament that will be coming up, and then possibly the state tournament if they choose to go, because anybody can go this year. Revere broke it open, getting 7 in the first inning, a big 2-out single by Iacoviello, and a big 3 RBI double by Anderson, who went on to pitch the last 4 innings and did a good job. And it was 7-0. They just kept adding to it. They got 2 more in the second inning. One, a home run by Anderson, the shortstop, who was outstanding all day. They batted around again in the third, scoring 8. Everybody got involved. Casanello got a big triple for 3 RBI in the inning. It was 17. They scored 3 more in the 7th. A big triple by Keith. They scored 3 to make it an even 20. English had, in the third inning with an out, Martinez got a 1-out double, went to third in a pass ball, scored on Chen's double, and then Chen scored on LeBoy's single. Those 3 straight hits gave them 2 runs, and then looked like they had another one when Lopez, the pitcher, hit a shot, but Anderson, the shortstop, made a great play going to her left and spearing it for the out, and that was it. English didn't get another base runner after that, as they went 8 in a row retired by Anderson to end the game. So Martinez at first base was outstanding defensively. She got 2 doubles and scored a run. Chen at shortstop, outstanding. Was on base twice, got a double, had an RBI and scored a run. And LeBoy, who pitched well in the later innings and made a put out in center field, she had an RBI single. And McNeil and Lopez combined to make a nice play on a pop-up. And Lopez made a great play when Raffet bunted for a base hit. And Lopez, the pitcher, made a great defensive play, got to it and threw her out at first base. So there were some high points for English, but unfortunately that 7-run inning just started the downcast, and Revere wound up putting 20 on the board, and it winds up a mercy 20-2 win for Revere. They'll go to 4-1. English will drop to 1-4. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.